7 kings from Nubia wore Egypt's crown and changed its future. Not pretenders, but pharaohs. Not erased, but remembered. Nubia crowned Egypt, and history tried to bury it. Kashta, the first Kushite pharaoh, laid the foundation for Nubian rule. His name echoes through time, a whisper of the dynasty to come. From the lands south of Egypt, he emerged, a conqueror with vision. Kashta's reign marked the beginning of a new era, one where Nubian blood would flow through the veins of Egypt's rulers. Piye, son of Kashta, unified Egypt and Nubia. His victory stela stands as a testament to his conquest, words etched in stone that defy erasure. With the might of Nubia behind him, Piye swept northward, bringing the fractured lands of Egypt under one rule. His legacy? A united kingdom, stretching from the Mediterranean to the heart of Africa. Shabaka, the reformer, fused Nubia with Egypt through religious revival. Under his rule, temples rose from the sands, and ancient texts found new life. Shabaka's reign was a golden age of cultural synthesis, where Nubian and Egyptian traditions melded into something greater. His name adorns monuments that still stand, silent sentinels of a forgotten dynasty. Shabitku consolidated the throne, strengthening Nubian control over the two lands. In the face of growing threats from abroad, he fortified Egypt's borders and solidified Kushite rule. Shabitku's reign was a time of preparation, setting the stage for the challenges to come. Taharqa, the iconic pharaoh, faced the might of Assyria. His name echoes not only in Egyptian records, but in biblical texts as well. Taharqa's reign was one of grandeur and defiance. He built monuments that rivaled those of Egypt's greatest rulers and stood against the tide of foreign invasion. His black granite head, unearthed centuries later, stares defiantly into eternity. Tantamani, the last Kushite pharaoh, made a bold but doomed attempt to restore full rule. In the face of Assyrian dominance, he fought to reclaim the legacy of his forebears. Though his efforts ultimately failed, Tantamani's struggle is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Nubian dynasty. Why was the 25th dynasty minimized in textbooks and Eurocentric narratives? The answer lies in the biases of those who wrote history. For centuries, the story of Africa's role in shaping world civilization was suppressed, buried beneath layers of prejudice and ignorance. The Kushite pharaohs, with their dark skin and foreign origins, didn't fit the narrative of Egypt as a purely North African or Middle Eastern civilization. But the Kushite cultural legacy endures. Pyramids rise from the Nubian desert, their steep sides a stark contrast to their Egyptian counterparts. Temples bear inscriptions in both hieroglyphs and Meroitic script, a visual representation of two cultures intertwined. These monuments stand as silent witnesses to a dynasty that refused to be forgotten. The erased dynasty teaches us an enduring lesson about Africa's role in world history. It challenges us to look beyond the narrow confines of traditional narratives and recognize the complex tapestry of human civilization. The Nubian pharaohs remind us that power, innovation, and cultural influence have never been the sole domain of any one people or region. As we uncover the truth of the 25th dynasty, we reclaim a vital chapter in Africa's story. These 7 kings, from Kashta to Tantamani, were not mere footnotes in Egypt's history. They were rulers who left an indelible mark on one of the world's greatest civilizations. Their reigns were times of cultural flowering, architectural marvels, and bold political moves that shaped the ancient world. The story of the Nubian pharaohs is one of resilience and cultural pride. It speaks to the power of identity and the importance of preserving one's heritage in the face of adversity. As we excavate their legacy from the sands of time, we uncover truths that challenge long-held assumptions about race, power, and the flow of history. Imagine standing before the colossal statues of Taharqa, feeling the weight of centuries press upon you. Picture the Nile flowing northward, carrying the influence of Nubia into the heart of Egypt. See the pyramids of Nuri silhouetted against the desert sky, a testament to the enduring legacy of a dynasty that refused to be forgotten. The Kushite pharaohs were more than conquerors. They were visionaries who saw beyond the boundaries of nation and race. They understood that true power lies not in domination, but in synthesis, in the blending of cultures to create something greater than the sum of its parts. Their reign was a time of cultural exchange, where the best of Nubia and Egypt came together in a flourishing of art, architecture, and ideas. As we delve deeper into the story of the 25th dynasty, we uncover a wealth of evidence that speaks to their impact. The Victory Stela of Piye, with its detailed account of his conquest, provides invaluable insight into the political landscape of the time. Statues of Taharqa, found as far north as Tanis in the Nile Delta, attest to the far-reaching influence of Nubian rule. Reliefs depicting Nubian kings wearing the double crown of Egypt challenge our preconceptions about who could wield pharaonic power. These images, carved in stone and painted in vibrant colors, tell a story that words alone cannot convey. They speak of a time when Africa stood at the center of the world stage, shaping the destiny of nations. The legacy of the Kushite Pharaohs extends far beyond their own time. Their influence can be seen in the art and architecture of later Egyptian dynasties, in the religious practices that persisted for centuries, and in the very DNA of the people who inhabit the Nile Valley today. They are a reminder that history is not a straight line, but a complex web of interactions and influences that span continents and millennia. As we stand before the Kushite pyramids, glowing under the desert night sky, we are reminded of the power of memory and the importance of reclaiming our past. These monuments, built by African hands to honor African rulers, stand as a challenge to those who would erase the contributions of an entire continent from the annals of history. They wore Egypt's crown, but history wrote them out. Now, it's time to rewrite that history, to restore the Nubian pharaohs to their rightful place in the story of human civilization. Their legacy is not just a matter of academic interest. It's a vital part of our shared human heritage, a testament to the power of cultural exchange and the enduring spirit of Africa. As we uncover the truth of the 25th dynasty, we open new chapters in our understanding of the past. We challenge the narrow narratives that have long dominated our textbooks and popular culture. In doing so, we create space for a richer, more inclusive view of history, one that recognizes the contributions of all peoples to the grand tapestry of human achievement. The story of the Nubian pharaohs is far from over. With each new archaeological discovery, each re-examination of ancient texts, we gain new insights into their reign and their impact. Their legacy continues to inspire and challenge us, reminding us of the power of resilience, the importance of cultural pride, and the enduring influence of Africa on world history. As we close this chapter, let the echoes of Nubian drums blend with the epic score of history. Let the distant desert winds carry the sound of chisels on stone, inscribing the names of forgotten kings. The Nubian pharaohs may have been written out of history, but their story refuses to be silenced. It calls to us across the centuries, inviting us to reclaim a dynasty and rewrite the narrative of our shared past. Subscribe to History Rewritten and reclaim the dynasty.